Once upon a time, there was a mighty king. He did not have any children, and because of his age, he was worried about future heir of his kingdom. So he decided to hand over the reins of his kingdom to a capable young man. He conducted a merit test for selection of future successor. For test, a magnificent palace was built, and a puzzle was written on a bulky and closed door of that palace. It was announced in whole kingdom that all the youth of kingdom are invited to solve that puzzle and open the door of palace. One who is successful in opening the door will be given that palace as a gift and will also be declared the heir of the kingdom. From the day of announcement, there was an influx of young people in front of that palace. From morning till evening, young men used to come there and try to solve the puzzle written on the door, but no one was able to solve it. Many days passed like this. Even most intelligent persons were unable to find a solution to that puzzle and gave up. One day, young men from another kingdom were invited. Many famous and intelligent young men came, but as day progressed, one by one all left from there. In the end, only 3 people were left. Among those, 2 were from other state, and third was a simple young man from king state. While both young men from other kingdom were engaged in solving problem, young man from the king state was standing in corner looking at them. When king saw him standing like this, he called him and asked, "Why are you not trying to solve the puzzle?" He replied, "Your Majesty, I will try in the last, when everyone has given up. Until then, I want to observe their efforts." Saying this, young man went back and sat in corner, looking at those 2 young men. Whole day passed, but none of them could solve the puzzle. Whole day, they tried to find the way to solve the puzzle and open that door. At last, they gave up. After seeing this, young man sitting in corner got up and went to door and opened it easily. Everyone was surprised to see that. They started asking him, what did he do? How was he able to solve the puzzle and open that door? Young man replied, "While I was sitting and watching everyone trying to solve that puzzle, a thought came to my mind that there might not be any puzzle to open the door. So I went and pushed the door, and the door opened. There was no puzzle to be solved to open the door." King heard his answer and was very pleased. As promised, young man was given that palace as a gift and was declared heir of the kingdom. If we see in our lives, then we will find that many times in our life we get caught in such a situation where we feel that we have a problem like a mountain in front of us, and we think that its solution must be complex and very difficult. So we start giving too much importance to it and take all kinds of measures to solve it. But as we keep trying to solve it, we keep getting entangled in it by making it bigger. But after some time, when problem gets solved, we realize that it was very simple and a very little effort was needed to solve it. We had unnecessarily messed it up so much. Therefore, whenever there is a problem in your life, don't give it so much importance that it starts feeling big to you. Just think calmly and then try to solve it, and you will find that your problem is solved easily.